This sink is a little small for East Island's blocks, but we're not doing the kitchen. So we're just gonna have to improvise.
Girl, I really need you in my life now. When you put it on me, girl, it's man down. I know he nothing like me, tell him pipe down. Know he nothing like me, tell him pipe down. Baby, you can swing my way. You know I don't play no game. Fighting good, girl, I'ma grip on your waist.
Oh, give me to my tablet.
Coast, get back, Coast.
Give me to my tablet.
All right. Definitely gonna need more aloe than that.
Because he has a lot of hair.
Turn your head to the side. I need your head to be turned to the side. All you did is move your back over here. Your head needs to be turned to the side.
Bruh.
More, Shylin. This is now something new. I don't know how every time I do y'all hair, it's the first time, every time. Okay, so let me say this. First of all, I do not care what you guys think about how I talk to my kids, how I raise my children. They're my children. Every parent gets frustrated at times and irritated. But I wanted you guys to see this because I am so curious. I really want to know. Does your children try you when you're doing their hair? Like, I can't be the only one. I clearly remember my mom popping me upside my head with the comb when I was like moving too much or not moving the way she said. So it's so funny. It brings back those memories. And I'm just trying to break the cycle. You know, like, I'm trying to be more patient. It takes a lot of patience to do this. So let me know in the comments below, do you deal with the same thing when you're doing your children's hair? It's not too close because you're really just closing it in from one angle. You're not actually moving like I asked you to hit the crown.
Well, I gotta turn the map off.
In the sink. So I really wanted you guys to see this water. Oh my goodness, look at all that dirt. If you know anything about locks, then you know that it will trap in, they will hold in dirt, especially our locks. You know, our melanin really allows for our hair to coil and to find gravity, and we can trap some stuff in. So, you know, not to mention we're in Africa, you know, we're living in Dakar. It's like Dustville here. There's sand and dust everywhere. So we do this deep wash twice a month. And every time it looks exactly the same. But I want you guys to see the difference from whenever I'm doing this kind of wash, which you can see I'm putting in work, to whenever I actually separate it and do the strands. You'll see a big difference in the water. It feels like I'm washing one. That means my locks are long and healthy.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
thing I do with all of my kids is I speak life into them about their hair. While I'm doing their hair, I'm always telling them, your hair is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at this hair. It's so long. It's so healthy. It's so gorgeous. And so I like to like speak this out to them instead of, you know, what we might be used to from our generation of parents, like, you know, complaining about our hair while they're doing our hair. Instead, I am showing him how, you know, great his hair is. And I love to just tell them, like, you know, it's a little bit of work, but it's worth it. And it's really, I'm really happy to be doing this. And it looks so good. And, you know, I like to just kind of speak life to them about their hair. And I think it's important to do our boys like that too. We always think like hair just matters to girls, but hair matters to boys too. You know, how your hair is how you're going to feel. You know, it affects how you perform each day. So I really do try to instill that into them when it comes to their hair. Your hair should be to the right. Okay. Get up. It looks like a Buddha. Like one of those people on a carpet. All right, I need you to cut Aloe. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at how much I'm sweating just washing this boy's hair. Look at this. Oh my God. I wonder, will they ever understand? Will they ever get how much work this is? I mean, kids are so privileged. You guys have a free stylist. And I really can't complain about it because if I wanted to, I could just cut their hair off, but I don't. I want their hair to grow out, and I want them to do what they want to do with their hair when they get older, and I want them to be able to experience their hair, and I want them to embrace their black tresses and kinks and curls and kingles, if that's a word. So I dare not cut it. But yeah, I want them to stay connected. I want their antennas to stay connected for as long as possible until they decide. So that's my reasoning. But by golly, my, was that a lot of work? I'm glad I get to sit down. And Shalin's cutting the aloe. And now the easy part.
Stay there. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. What's the aloe stuff?
That is the defense mechanism. Where's the knife? You said what?
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
So you guys finally get to see what I do with this aloe. You're always with me when I'm buying lots of aloe, and you guys never get to see what I really do with it. So we use aloe for everything. You could literally just call us the aloe family. We detox with it. We put it on the outside of our bodies, on our skin, and I use it in our hair. I will absolutely not comb my children's hair without aloe. It's the most amazing detangler. It really helps with me breaking their hair up, and it's the only thing I use to lock my son's hair and my hair as well. So here I am washing off the chemical that comes off of the aloe. That is a defense mechanism, and it will make your hands and your head itch. And you know, it's just one of those things that plants do when you cut them. And so I'm cutting the sides of it, and I'm opening the aloe up. And I'm going to do a separate video just on aloe. I have a lot of information that I want to share with you guys about aloe. And so I'll do a separate one on that, but you guys can just see briefly what I do. I leave a little bit of water at the bottom, and voila.
Sir? We haven't touched anything, sir. We waited for you. Okay. Let's see what we got.
So I know a lot of people are against crocheting locks, you know, because it can thin out your locks eventually. But that's the reason why I only do the crochet like every 2 to 3 months. Each Island has a lot of new growth every single month. So if I just really need to do it, then I will. But normally it's only about every 2 months. And so this is definitely the time for me to use the crochet needle. And I'm just so glad this thing exists, okay? So my kids absolutely love hair days. I try to only spend 2 days doing their hair, and I do 2 of their hair one day and the other 2 the next day. And it's pretty much an all day, all night event where we just get snacks and watch movies, and I just go in with their hair. So it's really like the best situation for them. You know, you're getting your hair done, snacks, and good family time. And even though it's work for me, I have to admit, I enjoy it too.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
So normally I will take out lots of aloe leaves and I will break the aloe up and disperse the aloe into a jar. I'll mix it up with the preservative or some essential oils, and I keep it in the fridge, and that's what I use for all of our hair. But when I haven't done that process, because it is a process, I just take the aloe leaf straight and just cut it and just make it fresh right onto their hair. So this is really convenient when I do it this way, and it's also convenient when I do it the other way too. And did you notice how easy that was for me to break those parts up? Oh my God, lifesaver. I don't like to use anything harsh on our hair, any chemicals or anything that will strain our hair. Instead of using the normal lock clips, I just braid the hair, and sometimes I use duck clips, and it works perfectly fine.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
I see you in the moonlight dancing, yeah. Only need one chance, girl, right here. One night stand, please don't have fear.